Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jason with RC Off-Road Racing. Guys, we're taking a look at my new, to me, SRX E Truggy. I got a super deal on this thing. I ain't gonna talk about what I paid, but I got a really good deal. It came with like 13 sets of tires, about 5 of them in new condition. And I got about maybe 4 that are in pretty unusable condition, and about 2 to 3 that are kind of mismatched, a little wore out. So I got a really good deal. I'm going to show y'all everything it came with real quick. So let's go ahead and get these body clips off. Alright. And then I'm going to pull off the top of my other one and kind of compare it. So I'm going to go over a few things about this. This is pretty stock. Everything's stock. We got rubber uprights in the back. These Serpents now, they have a lot taller now. All right, you see the size of that front shock tower? Look at the size of that one. Significantly taller, because if you look how big these shocks are compared to this front shock, it's about, these shocks are the size of the rear shocks on here, if not even bigger. Then you go look at the big rear shocks, and they are just ginormous. Now, they use the Serpent buggy springs. A lot of people will use Kyosho springs. A lot of other manufacturer springs. Some that are made more specifically for a Truggy. However, Serpent recommends to use their shock springs because it keeps the same suspension rate, for the different springs. And they are low wound down, but that's the way that they think it should be done. So anyway, I'm going to try them with what we got on here. I think we got, these don't even appear to be Serpent shocks in the rear anyway. Up front, it looks like we got maybe some blue, or maybe, I can't really see what color they are. But anyway, it feels good. Apparently, it should have pretty much the same setup my buddy Donnie B runs, RC Car Addict on YouTube. Check his channel out, man. That guy, he's a wealth of information on Serpents. He recently just picked up a new Agama N1 e-buggy, and he's going to be showing his updates until he gets to the completed project, because I guess Serpent hasn't came out with a new platform in about 3 years, I think, getting close to it anyway, and it's time for a new one. But he's had 2 or 3 brand new chassis he's bought, and they've all been the same thing. We don't want to get stuck in having the same thing for years and years and years. So I can't really blame him for trying out something new. I don't know how much he's going to like it, but say hey, Kelly.
Hi.
Hey. Anyway, we got a big race coming up next weekend. It's a race. It's called the Future Stars of RC. It's going to be held in Mount Airy at Red Brush RC. Anybody who's in the area who are able to get out there and check it out, it's a really awesome race. If you're new to the hobby, there'll be lots of giveaways, lots of stuff for free just for entering the race, And you can also get online and sign up if you're a novice who is wanting to learn and get better. They will pair you up with what are local pros and just sponsored drivers, guys that do well pretty much. They can definitely help you come a long way in your learning experience. All right, but let me go over this real quick. So the only problem I come into was having to mount the ESC that came with it. I figured I'd use it. It's XR8 Plus. That's the G1 model, older model, right? They do have a new G3 at a reasonable price, so I will get that to put in here because this is a Tekin, I think, Gen 2 motor. And so it should be pretty good. Bearings are in good shape. There's no side-to-side play. And there's like no back-to-forth play. The motor's in good shape. ESC's in good shape. I did use some red wire running bullets straight to the 6500 graphene, 140C burst, 240C burst, 140C continuous, 15.2 volt graphene Lipos. So these things are pretty good. I got 3 of them that came with the buggy. all them tires, and I just really did get a good deal, man. So CJ Horn, good buddy of mine. I raced with him, been racing a long time. I guess he's kind of getting out of the off-road scene for a little while, so I was able to get this for a good deal. But so anyway, to get this ESC mount in there, what I had to do is I had to take some cardboard and I cut it into squares, stacked them up, glued them together so it was one solid unit. I double side taped that to the bottom, and then what that did is it raised the ESC above where the sensor input goes into the motor, allowing me to run this ESC with a sensor wire, because without a sensor wire, these hobby wings will only run a Tekin motor around maybe 45 to 50% of its performance. So, but all right, guys, yeah, we got a Savox 1270 in here, which is super torque, 650 ounce inches. I should have no trouble with this. It's a little on the slow side, but I'm kind of getting to where I like a slower motor for Truggy, or a slower servo for Truggy, just because Truggy, you need a lot of force. The force is what's really going to get you around the turns real good. So, all right, so we're going to take a look at the other one so you can see the difference. This one uses a brake layout. I do have saddle pack on this one. I'm selling this one, or not this one, the other one, but I'm selling it with the orange body. I guess I'll talk to the buyer, see if he wants to get the green body, because I kind of like this orange body, but this is probably one of the more beat up bodies. It's been shoe-gooed in a few places because we're cracked, but that shoe-goo, if you catch on a crack quick and put shoe on it, that'll be the end of it. But this one I still got my transponder in. Yeah, guys, I'm running 1900 kV buggy motor with a 16 tooth pinion, with a 50 tooth spur. So, you know, I'm surprised the speeds I'm really getting out of it, but I did turn the timing up a little bit, about 5 degrees on the motor. And this ESC allows some turbo timing, so I may try to add a little bit into it just for getting down the straightaway real good. You know, get a little extra pop over the jump maybe, but I don't know. We're gonna experiment with that. But this 9 iMod servo I have in here has been doing well. The one I have for sale has a 729 Power Hobby. It's a $100 servo. It's got a $120 ESC. That's a Power Hobby. Same thing as this ESC. It's got a 2250 kV motor, and it's also been modified with some Serpent parts all around. Got the Serpent rear wing where I took apart this type of setup, flipped the rear around so that I could get access to the diff. But if you've seen my other videos, you've seen that. But anyway, so I do like the setup on this. So yeah, I'm going to keep this one because this one's like nearly new. This one is, you know, maybe I say it's probably raced about 4 months worth of racing. So it's, you know, not far off of new. And all right, Kelly, you want to send him out and tell him we'll see him next time?
Okay. See you next time. Please like and subscribe. Bye. Oh, and also go to my channel.
Yeah, Kelly's got a channel. I'll leave a link down the bottom of this video so y'all can go check it out. But she's a rising star, guys. All right, man. Thanks for taking a look at my stuff. And yeah, I got the big race coming up this weekend. And then the next one after that will be at Overcast. So, all right, guys, man. Serpent SRX E Truggy ready to rip.
Bye.
So, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.